Out in the wild, danger can come from anywhere. The wilderness is unpredictable, and threats can emerge from the most unexpected places. Whether it's the rustle of leaves or the distant call of a bird, every sound can signal potential danger. In such an environment, survival depends on vigilance and awareness. You learn to scan the horizon, listen to the wind. Every movement, every whisper of the breeze becomes a clue. The ability to read these signs can mean the difference between life and death. It's a skill honed over time, through experience and training. But some threats are harder to spot. The silent predators. These are the ones who move with such precision and stealth that they become nearly invisible. They are the unseen eyes, always watching, always waiting. The ones who blend in, wait for the perfect moment to strike. Their patience is unmatched, their focus unwavering. They can remain motionless for hours, even days, waiting for that single opportunity. That's what makes snipers so fascinating, so formidable. Their ability to remain unseen, to strike with precision, is both an art and a science. They are the ultimate hunters, masters of their craft. They are the ghosts of the battlefield. Moving silently, they leave no trace. Their presence is felt, but rarely seen. They are the unseen force that can turn the tide of battle. Snipers work in the shadows. They operate in the realm of the unseen, where every decision is critical. Their actions are calculated, their movements deliberate. They are masters of camouflage and stealth. Their ability to blend into their surroundings is unparalleled. They use the environment to their advantage, becoming one with it. They can disappear into the environment, becoming one with the terrain. Their patience is legendary. They wait, sometimes for days, for the perfect moment to act. Their discipline is extraordinary. They might wait days for the perfect shot. The pressure is immense. Every second feels like an eternity, but they remain calm, focused, and ready. One shot can change everything. In that moment, all the waiting, all the preparation, comes down to a single pull of the trigger. It's a moment of intense concentration and precision, and that's what makes their world so captivating. It's a world where every detail matters, where every decision is critical. It's a world of high stakes and immense pressure. It's a world of skill, patience, and nerves of steel. The allure of the sniper lies in their ability to remain unseen, to strike with precision, and to change the course of events with a single shot. They are the silent guardians, the unseen protectors, and the ultimate marksmen. People think snipers are just expert shooters, but there's so much more to it. It's about mental toughness, adaptability, and cunning. Regular soldiers engage the enemy head-on. Snipers are different. They operate independently, often deep behind enemy lines. They're masters of observation. They study the terrain, the weather, the enemy's movements. They become invisible hunters, waiting for the perfect opportunity. They're experts in camouflage and concealment. They disappear into the landscape, making themselves almost impossible to detect. Snipers need to be incredibly resourceful. They often operate alone, miles from friendly support. They must improvise, adapt, and overcome any obstacle. They're not just shooters, they're survivors. Becoming a sniper isn't for everyone. It takes a special breed of soldier. The training is brutal, designed to push candidates to their absolute limits. Physical endurance is just the beginning. They navigate grueling obstacle courses carrying heavy gear and weapons. They learn to shoot with pinpoint accuracy under extreme pressure. They master camouflage and concealment, becoming invisible in any environment. Candidates spend hours, even days, in uncomfortable positions, exposed to the elements. This builds their mental fortitude and physical stamina. Only the best of the best make it through. They emerge as highly skilled, disciplined, and deadly warriors. A sniper's rifle is his lifeline. They rely on high-powered, precision instruments. These rifles are designed for long-range accuracy and are meticulously maintained. But it's not just about the rifle. They also carry a range of specialized equipment, high-powered binoculars for observation, rangefinders to calculate distances, weather meters to account for wind and humidity, camouflage netting and ghillie suits to blend into their surroundings. Each tool is essential for their survival and success. They even consider the ammunition carefully. Different bullets are used for different ranges and targets. A sniper understands his tools like a chef understands his knives. They are extensions of their own senses and skills. Taking the shot is the culmination of all a sniper's training. They factor in distance, wind, even the Earth's rotation. They control their breathing, find the perfect stillness. One slight miscalculation can mean the difference between life and death. They train for hours to master their breathing and trigger control. They learn to minimize their heart rate to find that perfect moment of stillness. Every shot has a purpose. They choose their targets carefully, knowing that each bullet can have a strategic impact. They understand that sometimes the best shot is the one not taken. Patience is key, waiting for the optimal moment when the stakes are highest. Section 6. Mind Games, the mental battlefield of a sniper. The psychological pressure on snipers is immense. They must maintain an unwavering focus, often for hours or even days, while remaining perfectly still. This level of concentration is not just physically taxing but mentally exhausting as well. They often work alone, isolated from their comrades. This isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and detachment, making the mental challenges even more daunting. The solitude is both a friend and a foe, providing the quiet needed for focus, but also amplifying the weight of their thoughts. They witness death and destruction up close. Every mission brings them face to face with the harsh realities of war. The images of chaos and devastation are etched into their minds, creating a mental archive of trauma that can be difficult to erase. They carry the burden of taking lives, knowing the weight of each decision. Each shot fired is a calculated choice, and the responsibility of that choice can be a heavy burden to bear. They develop coping mechanisms to manage the stress and emotional toll, mental exercises to stay sharp. Techniques such as controlled breathing, visualization, and dry fire drills help them maintain their edge. These practices are essential for keeping their minds clear and focused, ensuring they can perform under pressure. They decompress with their spotter, a vital companion who provides support and a second pair of eyes. The spotter is not just a colleague but a confidant, someone who understands the unique pressures of the role. The bond between a sniper and his spotter is unbreakable. This partnership is built on trust and mutual respect, forged through shared experiences and the understanding that their lives depend on each other. They rely on each other for their lives. In the field, this trust is paramount. Each knows that the other will be there in critical moments, providing the support needed to complete the mission and return safely. It takes incredible mental strength to handle this pressure. The ability to compartmentalize emotions and stay mission-focused is a skill honed through rigorous training and experience. They are trained to compartmentalize, to focus on the mission. This mental discipline allows them to push aside distractions and remain laser-focused on their objectives no matter the circumstances. But the mental toll is undeniable. The cumulative stress and emotional strain can lead to long-term psychological effects. Despite their training and resilience, snipers are human, and the weight of their experiences can be profound. Section 7. Legends of the Battlefield. Snipers in Action. History is full of legendary snipers, men and women who pushed the limits of human endurance and skill. Simo Häyhä, the White Death, terrorized Soviet troops in Finland. He had over 500 confirmed kills, a chilling testament to his effectiveness. Then there's Carlos Hathcock, the American sniper who haunted the jungles of Vietnam. He once crawled for days to get a clear shot at a high-value target. These stories highlight the impact a single sniper can have. They demonstrate the courage, the cunning, and the deadly precision that defines these warriors. Section 8. Beyond the Bullet. The Sniper's Impact. Snipers play a crucial role in modern warfare. They are force multipliers. A single sniper team can disrupt enemy movements, gather intel, and demoralize enemy troops. Their presence alone can change the course of a battle. They provide overwatch for troops on the ground, protecting them from hidden threats. They take out enemy commanders and high-value targets, disrupting their operations. Their actions save lives and give their side a strategic advantage. Their role extends beyond the battlefield. They train other soldiers in marksmanship and fieldcraft. They pass on their knowledge and experience, ensuring that future generations are prepared. Section 9. Respect the Reaper. A look at the ethical debate. Snipers operate in a moral gray area. Their role is often misunderstood and shrouded in controversy. They are trained to take lives from a distance, often with a single, calculated shot, which can be seen as both a strategic advantage and a moral dilemma. They take lives from afar, often with a single, calculated shot. This method of engagement raises significant ethical questions about the nature of modern warfare and the responsibilities of those who serve in such roles. This raises ethical questions about the nature of warfare. The debate often centers around whether the act of killing from a distance is more or less humane than traditional combat. Some argue that it dehumanizes the enemy, reducing them to mere targets. Some argue that snipers are unfair, even cowardly. They believe that the ability to kill without being seen or heard removes the honor from combat. This perspective, however, overlooks the complexities and the stringent rules that govern sniper operations. But this misunderstands the realities of their role. Snipers are not rogue agents. They operate under strict military protocols and are often tasked with missions that require immense precision and restraint. Snipers are bound by the same rules of engagement as other soldiers. They must identify their targets clearly and ensure that they are legitimate combatants, not civilians. This adherence to rules is crucial in maintaining the ethical standards of military operations. They target enemy combatants, not civilians. Their training emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between combatants and non-combatants, ensuring that their actions are justified and within the bounds of international law. Their goal is to neutralize the enemy threat, not to inflict unnecessary suffering. By taking out key targets, they can prevent larger conflicts and save lives on both sides of the battlefield. Their actions are often critical in minimizing casualties on both sides. By providing cover fire and taking out high-value targets, snipers can protect their fellow soldiers and contribute to the overall mission success. The skills and mental fortitude required to be a sniper are undeniable. It takes years of rigorous training to develop the precision, patience, and psychological resilience needed for this role. Their role, while controversial, is undeniably crucial in the theater of war. Snipers provide a unique capability that can turn the tide of battle, offering strategic advantages that few other roles can match. It's a job that demands respect, even if it's not always easy to understand. The ethical debate surrounding snipers is complex, but their contribution to military operations is significant and worthy of recognition.